Residents are marching to Joburg Mayor Dada Morero's office to hand over their CVs. They say Morero's proposal to employ foreign nationals as traffic officers shows that there are job openings at the JMPD. Morero has since apologized for the proposal that came under fire for the suggestions that he made over the weekend. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala brings us those details live now from Soweto. Nqobile, thank you for joining us once again. Now, earlier on, the people of Soweto were complaining about their plight of unemployment, which obviously leads to a lot of the social ills that exist within those communities. Have they started making their way to Morero's office?
Well, Katleho, they are beginning to just sort of come together and speak to those issues that they are going to highlight. They haven't left just yet. The idea was that they're going to leave from 10 o'clock. What you see there is the numbers that are accumulating. You remember when we started, you at least were looking at about under 50 people. What they had told us is that they are expecting over 200 people that are going to be going to Dada Morero's office. And of course, this becoming the huge issue, mainly because they're saying that in Soweto, you face high unemployment rate. A lot of young people are at home. And I think what you see in front of me already gives you that testament that a lot of young people are at home and that they do need those jobs. And of course, at the same time, what we understand is that there's also part of the business sector within Soweto, which is also a major issue because young people have also spoken about the fact that skills, so whether it's employment skills, whether it's businesses that they can start, it's what they're requesting and that's what they want the city to start getting a move on. So I'm going to bring in now the Alliance, right, to speak to us about those things. And I understand that you're in the entrepreneur space. Tell us, what are you going to highlight when you get to the office?
So thank you very much. Firstly, the fact that within the city, there's other utilities. You pick it up, your Johannesburg Road Agency, your Johannesburg Water, your City Power. Now, we know for a fact that there were jobs, 400 jobs, that were lost, and the closing date for that advert was the 20th of June. Some of those people had applied for those jobs and they have not been taken on board. And you must remember, historically during COVID, there were people that were laid off. 400 people within Pick It Up that were laid off. They never got reinstated. Now, speaking about this one of JMPD, remember there were young people in El Dorado Park and in Westbury, the colored young people that were never employed by the JMPD, and that issue was thrown under the carpet. So this demonstration simply says that young people that were not employed, they're also trying to become entrepreneurs. Now, with entrepreneurs, we are also fighting to say law, it's broad-based black economic empowerment, not individual-based economic empowerment. This individual-based economic empowerment is a problem whereby you find one person getting a tender of 100 million, whereby as Black Entrepreneurs Alliance, we are proposing to aggregate the tenders. Instead of giving one person a tender of 100 million rand, we're saying give at least 100 entrepreneurs a tender of 100 million rand, which is, if you give 100 entrepreneurs, each of them are getting work worth R1 million. In effect, they create jobs. So that's how you do economic development. Within the city of Joburg, there's also a department and a unit called Economic Development, and this is a charge to the unit of economic development within the city of Johannesburg, and saying, look, it's a peaceful demonstration, but it's a cry to say people in South Africa are blacklisted. People in South Africa don't have jobs. People are racially profiled, especially black people, with regards to credit, with regards to getting jobs, with regards to comfortability in life. You as a journalist yourself, you got your own suffering with regards to the system that's oppressing us as entrepreneurs and as young people. So Oliver Tambo once said, a country that doesn't take care of these young people, it's doomed.
Yeah, thank you very much for speaking to us. That's Black Entrepreneur Alliance. I want to bring in now the young person that's also, in effect, been affected by unemployment. I want you to just stand there. If you can give us an idea, that is, uyothini kume?
Ngiyothini. Okwami ngisho amagama amaningi ngokuncane, but into engifuna ukuyikhuluma ukuthi ngifuna kube nemisebenzi, sibe employed. And ngifuna ukubona ushintsho futhi kule government ibe nendaba nathi ibe nekhe nathi sikwazi ukusicabangela nathi sazi ngoba singama citizens not residents so fanele yena ayenzo kwakhe no asivumi lento leyo angivumi usenzo kwakhe afune ukuhaya kama foreigners ayekela ama civils. No, that's not right because we are the ones simbekela phaya simvotele. So no, angivumi. So ngizomtshela ukuthi no, I'm demanding ukuthi sithole imisebenzi.
Thank you very much. Just briefly, Katleho, just an explanation there for a young person that he says that they're the ones that have voted for the mayor, so it's important that they also considered for jobs. Mama, uthema ufika la wasichazela ukuthi ingane zakho zezinye zabantu aba-affected and essentially ufike la uzosupporta neingane zakho.
Engifuna nje ukubeka kuzwakale ngikhathazekile ngeingane zami ngikhathazekile nami ngempilo yami ngibambile esikoleni ngivolunteer kuthiwa kuvolunteer abantu abavolunteerayo bazothola umsebenzi angutholanga ngaphinda futhi ngabuya igame lesibili ngayo volunteer manje ekutheni ngikarabha isikole ngisebenza kuthiwa sebenza hard kwenzela ukuthi ukhona ukuthi ubonala ukuthi uyasebenza uqashwe ngisebenze hard ngangahola ayimali bengatholi lutho kodwa ngivuke endlini ngithi ngiyozamela ingane zami ukuthi ithi nginikele ngempilo yami nangegazi lami ukuthi ngikhona ukuthi ingane zami isebenze ifunde nazi mayifunda. Okay, ngaphinda ngathola ispace se-EWP. EWP ngisebenzile kuyona. Bengihola 800. Uyi-800 usupportana ubani ongadli 800 ezele nabatwana. Ngumama mina. Ubaba wasendlini akasebenzi. Akekho ngamazi ukuthi akasebenzi. Number 2. Ngakhishwa lapho ku-EWP ebengazi ukuthi mhlambe soba permanent ngoba besihamba ama workshop. Sitshena ngumsebenzi kodwa iworkshop yami yabafushu kwaphinda kwaqala iproject ye recycling irecycling ngibuya kiyo iqala nje kwe recycling iqale phambi kwami ngasebenza nganazi izandla zami kodwa ngitholanga lutho esikhundleni sokuba ngiqashwe kwathathwa abantu engabazi engangithi noma ngithi ngiyababheka ngibatholi ukuthi hobani ngahamba ngema officeini ase pick it up ipick it up ngaya khona ngathi kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi uqashwe abantu mina ngaqashwe bekade ngenza irecycle kwathiwa angihambe ngiyofuna isbelievani ku council ngaya kuyena council wavela ngishaya ngecurrent.
Siyabonga kakhulu mama. I think what she's explaining to us now is just how hard people have to look for a job. She herself has been affected as a family member. She's saying that in her house, she doesn't work, her husband doesn't work, her children don't work. That even basically speak to the nuclear family that is affected because of the high unemployment. I mean, South Africa has just seen an increase in high unemployment. And what we're seeing here is young people that are currently unemployed, that are also coming together to try and raise their voices. And she's saying the same thing, that even though there are opportunities, she felt that she was one of the people that were not acknowledged at the time. And this is what they are saying as well, that they want to be acknowledged for that employment that the mayor is speaking about, saying that that means there is an opportunity for an employment and they need that alongside with the skills. That's what Black Entrepreneurs were saying, Alliance was saying, that there are skills as well that can be provided. There are entrepreneurs as well that can hire these people, but if you divide and you don't actually give one company. So these are things that they're going to be highlighting when they get to the mayor. There are 3 buses, Katleho, that are going to be leaving here in approximately 10:30.